if you were to start over again, you had no money, what would be the first 10 videos you tried to make on a new channel? I guess that's advice for a new person. And nobody knows you.
Yeah, nobody knows me. Yeah, like hypothetically, I have a mask on.
And you also, I guess, don't have the wisdom.
But if I don't have what I have in my head, then I would say just fail. Like, just a lot of people get analysis paralysis, and they'll just sit there and they'll plan their first video for 3 months. And I'm any of you listening, if you, especially if you have 0 videos on your channel, your first video is not going to get views. Period. It's not. Your first 10 are not going to get views. I can very confidently say that. So stop sitting there and thinking for months and months on end, and just get to work and start uploading. Like, all you need to do, this applies to people who have not uploaded videos but have dreams of being a YouTuber, is make 100 videos and improve something every time. Do that. And then on your 101st video, we'll start talking, like maybe you can get some views, but you know, your first 100 are gonna stop. There are very freak cases like Visakoshi or Emma Chamberlain who have really good personalities, and it doesn't take them as many videos. And it's just like people who are 7'5" and making the NBA. Like, yes, there are freak cases you can find, but for the average person like us, you know, who don't have these exceptional personalities and, you know, backgrounds in filmmaking, just make 100 videos, improve something each time, and then talk to me on your 101st video.
Well, the improve something each time is the tricky one. How do you improve something each time?
The second one, just, I don't know, put more effort into the script. The third one, try to learn a new editing trick. The fourth one, try to figure out a way that you can have better inflections in your voice. The fifth one, try to, you know, study a new thumbnail tip and implement it. The sixth one, try to figure out a new title. There's infinite ways. That's the beauty of content creation online. There's literally infinite ways, from the coloring to the frame rate to the editing to the filming to the production to the jokes to the pacing, to every little thing can be improved, and they can never not be improved. There's literally no such thing as a perfect video.
So if you knew everything you know now, but no money.
Step one would, I just brainstorm, like, okay, I don't have money. What are some viral things? Like, I mean, the first thing that comes to my mind is something as simple as when I counted to 100,000, which is what I did do when I was poor. And like, that worked. But like, what's something like that I could do that would be even more attention grabbing?
Yeah, you were, as part of the brainstorm, you would throw out a lot of ideas. People throw out a bunch of ideas. And one of the questions is this even doable? Right? Yeah.
First off, come up with ideas you think would do well, and then ask yourself later if they're doable. Yeah. Because there's different ways you can accomplish.
What advice would you give to an already established channel, like with 1, 2, 3, 4 million subscribers? How to like 10x it, like increase it, without losing maybe?
Yeah, that's where it's very specific, like channel by channel. You can't give general advice.
Okay.
Yeah. Because if I do, millions of creators are gonna see this, and then they're gonna do it, and I'm gonna f them over. You know?
Oh, I see. So let's say I had like 2 million subscribers on this podcast.
Yeah.
Like, how would you 10x that without sacrificing what it is?
10x your stuff.
Does it matter? So you've talked about what's success.
Yeah, it's different for everyone. Like, is 10xing your definition of success?
No.
Well, then it's gonna, right off the bat, it's hard, because if you don't give a about 10xing, it's even harder to 10x. He does this because he likes helping people. That's one thing I've found throughout this day. Every time I talk data, it's so funny with him, because it's like, you know, you could do this to get more views, and he'll just be like blank. I'll see, like, that doesn't register anything in him. He just like doesn't care, which is, it's really cool.
I'm really nervous about that. I'm really nervous about the numbers affecting, because it's so fun.
Yeah,
it's so fun to focus on the numbers, and I'm really worried about that. But at the same time, you should be cognizant of that, because you've created not just some of the most watched videos, but some of the most amazing videos ever. So it's there's a strong correlation there. It's not like you're selling your soul to make a highly viewed video. It's actually, if you look at the metrics, it helps you understand what is compelling and not. And so I feel like I am, I feel like there's some value to investigate what work, when people tune out and when not, to be more data driven, even on podcasts. But I'm really afraid of that.
On the flip side, I think part of the appeal is that you don't care about that kind of stuff.
But there could be stuff that doesn't have to do anything with that, and it has to do with stylistic choices of lighting and cameras, or maybe with, for example, topics.
Yeah.
You know, like...
even what you've asked me here is like different than what most people ask me.
Yeah, so it could be, I mean, and it'd be nice to understand that. But yeah, again, I'm worried about polluting the creative process.
At the end of the day, this is a true case of it's your own intuition. Like, you know your viewers better than anyone else. Whatever.
See, I'd like to push back on that. I really don't.
You do.
I don't.
Who else? Name one person who knows your viewers better than you.
Somebody that looks at numbers of podcasts?
No, you know your viewers. You know You're the only. How many episodes have you done?
350.
Exactly.
But I'm not paying
You're,
attention.
no, you're the only one who's watched every second of all 350 of them. Probably.
That's just not no.
You
Well, I
do.
haven't. But the okay.
Because you did it, so you do know what's in all of them. It's
Sure,
your
but-
content is you. People, I'm telling you, you do, and this is just one of those moments where you're an intelligent guy, and you just have to trust your like instincts. Like, just think, what is the typical X viewer, and what do they want?
I don't think like that.
But that's all you would have to do, and whatever your gut tells you, that would be the
But
best guess.
You don't know what the typical viewer is, though.